The decision to sign with the Phoenix was kind of like a multitude of things. I'd always heard that Australia was an amazing place to visit, one, and two, it happened to be a really good and up and coming basketball league as well. So I just found it as a good opportunity for me to really further my career and touch an area of the globe that I haven't been able to touch yet. So really excited about it. The type of player that I see myself being is one that can do a multitude of things. I don't like to label myself as one thing or one position. I feel like I can go out there and do whatever the coach of the team needs of me. I think my skill set and my strengths lie in my rebounding ability. I like to consider myself one of the best rebounders in the world, and I go out there every night and try to prove that to myself and make sure that I can help my team in that way. So the interior is where I live, and I'm looking forward to being able to show my full force with the Phoenix here pretty soon. They don't get everything I have. You know, I had a season last year which wasn't my best by my standards. Still think I played pretty well, but just a chance to be able to go out there in front of these passionate fans that I know that Southeast Melbourne has, it's just I just can't wait. You know, so they're going to get everything. They're going to get a lot of rebounds. They're going to get physicality. They're going to get toughness. They're going to get leadership. They're going to get access to me and the opportunity to meet me and hang out. And, you know, anywhere I go, I try to be involved with the community. So as soon as I touch down, I plan on trying to do that. I got a chance to play in the NBA. I played for the Phoenix Suns, my hometown team, as well as the Brooklyn Nets. But specifically, when I got a chance to play with the Phoenix Suns, it was an amazing experience. You know, being from there and watching those guys my whole life as I grew up, and then finally getting a chance to go out there and step on the same court as all the legends before me was truly an incredible experience and my favorite basketball experience so far. My nickname is Big Sauce, and I wish I had a cooler story to tell people, but I mean, I think it's pretty cool. My brother is an artist on the side, I guess, and he just likes drawing and making comic skits. And when we were, I think it was my junior year in college, I was about 21, 22. We went on a road trip, and he just started doing a caricature kind of cartoon comic strip about everybody on the trip, and my name happened to be Big Sauce, and sauce comes from like swag or style, and he just kind of gave me the nickname. I put it on my Twitter one day and just kind of ran with it. So it's been sticking with me ever since. And obviously, as you can see here, I got the artwork to match. So Mitch Creek, never heard of him. I don't even know who that is. No, in all seriousness, having a chance to play with Mitch Creek in Long Island was special. He's a hell of a competitor. He brings it every night. He cares about his teammates and cares about his team. And so I had a couple of conversations once the interest started rising on both sides, and he was really adamant about trying to get me out here and join the team, and kind of gave me all the positives that the city of Melbourne brings, as well as the great things that this team is trying to do. And so I just felt like I was a piece that could help out, and I plan on coming in there and figuring out what my team needs and being able to provide that so we can try to win a championship. What I've heard about the NBL is that it's up and coming. You know, I think that's the best way to put it. Is it's a league that's on the rise. I think you've seen it from the deals that guys tend to get after playing a season in the NBL, where they're able to take off in their career, or even if they're staying in Australia. You know, it's a league with great fan involvement, with great marketing and great media presence. And it's definitely one that you can tell is like I said, is on the rise, and one that the fans of Australia really support. And so to be able to get down there and play in front of those great Australian basketball fans is going to be truly an honor. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the other imports, I've played against Gary Brown. I think he was playing for a team in Italy when I was in Russia playing for a team. I just remember him being a great distributor, a ball hawk on defense, and definitely knows his way, how to score the basketball, as well as leadership roles on that team that he was on was big time. And then Trey Kell, I haven't got a chance to play with him or really see him play too much, but I know that he was a stud at SDSU at San Diego State University, and then got a chance to play at the latest point for Milan, which is a big-time EuroLeague club. So obviously the talent's there. Like I said, I'm excited to be out there with all of them and really get this thing going. think my passion and my play comes from my love of the game. Basketball is my favorite thing to do. And it's truly an honor that I get a chance to do it professionally. And so I try to go out there every night with that same mentality, like, you know what, have fun with it, because that's what it's all about. And not that I don't take it serious, but I definitely have a mentality of this is a fun thing that I get a chance to do professionally. So let me make the most out of every opportunity, as well as play with as much passion and heart as I possibly can. If there's an opportunity for me to get out there and broadcast or get in front of a camera with a microphone and talk about basketball, I'm all in. I think it just stems from my love of the game. I watch basketball all the time. I remember during the COVID era, it was like the only thing on basketball wise was like the New Zealand league going on, and I was sitting there watching the New Zealand league on because it was the only kind of basketball on. So I feel like I'm pretty articulate in the way that I can communicate my feelings and what I see in that kind of sense. And so it just kind of lines up as the perfect segue after you're done playing. So I need to get my Australian rules football rule book out so I can start talking about that too. My mom is my best friend. So it's just anytime I get a chance to talk about my mom, it's a really cool thing for me. Obviously she's the chief of police in Phoenix, and I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell if you met her. I know for a fact she's going to be at as many home games as she possibly can. She's going to take that long flight from the States down there. So having that strong woman in my life really helped get me through a lot of situations. She's always been there, always answers a call, and has just been a tremendous role model for me in my life. What my parents do are not who my parents are, if that makes sense. And so I think that the bigger things that I got from them came from who they are as a person and who they are as people. And that's people who are very humble, who are very caring. They obviously believe in service of your community because that's what they've been their whole career, just public servants. And so I try to take the best qualities from them and go about my life doing the same kind of thing. And so it was amazing being raised by two pillars of the community because I got a chance to see how it really works and how life can be if you're putting others before you. So I have never been to Australia before. This will be my first time. And I've heard, like I said, nothing but great things. I heard the beaches are beautiful. I heard the people are very friendly. I heard it's everything you could possibly dream it to be in terms of a basketball destination to play outside of the NBA. And so the main thought process behind it is like, this is a great opportunity to go play for a club that's contending for a championship. And try to help get that done. But at the same time, living in one of the best cities in Australia, maybe even the world, from what I've read and researched. So it all kind of came together and made a perfect mix. Hey, Phoenix fans, it's Alan Williams here. I can't even begin to express how excited I am to be a part of your franchise and a part of your club. Just letting y'all know I'm going to give everything I have to try to win a championship and bring that back to Southeast Melbourne. So let's go, Phoenix.